It's bonus episode time. Yes, you may be wondering why you have an episode in your podcast feed. It's because we wanted to create a bonus episode for you. Me and Berlin recorded this a while back, but we are getting married in like a week or two by the time this comes out. And I wanted to put this out before the wedding because we talk about preparing for marriage, and we did a Q&A on our Instagrams, and some people asked some questions, and we just wanted to have some fun. And so that it's literally that. It's just for fun. We're goofing off a good bit. We had to help Berlin get comfortable doing the podcast because she was incredibly nervous up front, but eventually she gets more comfortable and we have a really good time. And again, this one is just for fun. It's for you guys, and we hope you enjoy it. We hope you get to know me and Berlin a little bit more. And Berlin's already been on the podcast at this point in the release schedule, and you've heard her from time to time chip in the background of episodes. I know with Ethan Parker. I know in one coming up in the next week after this releases is with Miss Morgan. But she's been chirping here and there throughout the episodes, and this will just give you more context. If you haven't really got to sit down with Berlin, you'll get to hear a little bit about how our relationship works. And I'm really stoked about it. So thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe to the podcast, share it with a friend, share it on social media, rate and review, because that actually really does help people find the episode. Is the more rates and reviews that the podcast gets, especially good ones, the more like Apple and Spotify will put that podcast out there. So be sure to do that. Thank you for listening and enjoy. Okay. Are you ready? This is Into the Fray. I'm Austin, and there's an echo again. Why is there an echo?
Can I put on my headphones?
Yeah.
Will I hear myself?
Maybe.
Oh my itches.
This is Into the Fray. This is Into the Fray. I'm Austin.
And I'm Berlin.
Why are you acting timid?
Because I'm nervous.
We're going to do a couples episode where we got some questions, and all we're just going to do is answer the questions. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
Why do you think you're so important that you should be famous one day?
Because I am very awesome. I make you laugh. I'm funny.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Are you ready for this one? I didn't write these down.
You're just shooting them at me?
Yep. Why do you believe mermaids are real? Why the angry face?
That is not an angry face.
What factual evidence do you have that mermaids exist?
The Little Mermaid.
The movie?
Yeah,
It's a cartoon.
I know. They had to get it from somewhere. Same with the dragons. And you believe in the dragons?
I didn't say
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Don't lie. So, people had to be like, oh my gosh, what is this person doing swimming and they have a tail? And then across the world, someone else is like, oh my gosh, this person's swimming and has a tail. And then they write about it at the same time. And then when we all meet one day, they're like, what the heck? You have the same evidence as I do, and they have it, and they have it, and they have it. Oh my gosh, mermaids are real.
Okay. Why do you believe the moon landing was fake?
The recording's fake.
Okay.
What we saw on TV is fake.
Okay.
Because there's just a lot of evidence. Look it up.
That's your defense? Look it up?
Yeah, because there's no wind on the moon, you know, so why is the flag going whoosh, whoosh, whoosh in the video? I mean, I don't even think I was alive for that. Was I? No.
No. I wasn't alive for that.
Was my mom?
Probably not.
When did it happen?
Isn't that like the 60s?
I don't know. So, yeah, that's why. They made a different recording. Like, they reenacted the moon landing so that we could watch it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now everybody knows that you're crazy.
They probably am gonna think I'm very dumb.
No. Okay. The actual questions. Ready? How did we know each other is the one?
I'm trying to put everything in my head. You can answer too, right?
Yeah. Also, so everyone knows on the recording, if you hear something in the background, it's because the cleaning ladies are here and they are vacuuming.
And they're doing such a great job. We're
Yes.
very thankful for them.
Yes. So how did we know each other is the one?
Coffee.
That's how you knew?
Yeah.
I didn't know then.
I mean, I didn't know then, but like...
Girl, you were lusting after me the first moment you saw me.
That's backwards.
You
saw
were
me
like...
here and you were like, oh my gosh, who's that? And then you stalked me for like a week
I did
or
not
two.
stalk
And
you.
then you came and talked to me, and I didn't talk back.
That is not it at all.
I didn't talk back. You had to talk to my mom because I was too scared to talk to you.
That is not what happened at all. I seen you at church.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my gosh, she's very beautiful.
Like I said.
But I didn't speak to you.
No, not yet. That's what.
You had a crush on me, though. As soon as you walked in the doors. And let's just put this out there. You were with somebody.
Hey. No, not like that.
And I seen you. I thought you were very
were
beautiful.
cute.
And I didn't speak to you.
Nope.
Then weeks go by.
Yeah.
You visit our church again.
Uh-huh.
I see you. And I do speak to you.
To my
Now-
mom. Because I was not talking. I was just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
In between that time, you did find my Facebook.
That was before that?
Yes.
I thought that was
Nope.
after. Oh my
You found my Facebook. Because I'm like, she ain't coming back to this church. There's no chance we're ever talking again. Or we didn't talk to begin with, so there's no chance we'll ever talk. You find my Facebook and you sent me a friend request.
Really?
And then, like, that next Sunday, you were at church.
Man.
So you were on my mind then.
I thought I added you after Robbie's sermon and the mission stuff.
Nope.
Because I thought
You
I added
messaged me.
Yeah, but I thought I added you that day so I could message you. Oh my
You had done it
goodness.
before then, because
I
then I was
forgot.
like, she had to look me up, because there's no way.
Hey, I got connections.
Yeah, you got connections. So when'd you know?
Well, I knew I liked you. And then we went to coffee for 4 hours. Wow. I think it all just added up. I don't think there was this like one like moment where I was like, oh my gosh, he's the one. It was like, oh wow.
I want babies with him.
No. I mean, That's not what I was thinking. It was like added up things like you were very, very sweet. And you were kind of timid too, though. Because when you asked me to turn our hangout into a date, you were like, shaking. Because I told after that, I was like, Bella, did you see? He just like held my hand. He didn't let go. It was things like that, like the very like simple, cheesy things. And they added up. And then I pressured you into dating me.
Pressured me? Okay.
How did you know? I don't know if what I said made sense.
When we hung out after coffee, the first hangout, or we went to, was that Jurassic World?
That, yeah. I think that, I'm going to call it a date.
I ain't calling it. They're not date.
It was a date to me.
Yeah, to you.
We went to the movies together.
It was a hangout.
But I liked you. But I watched all of the Jurassic World Park movies just to find out you had no clue what was going on at all.
Yeah, because
I had to explain, oh my gosh, did you understand this part of the movie? I don't want to spoil anything. And you're like,
the movie's
no,
like a
explain
year
that
old.
to me. Huh?
The movie's a year old now. If someone hasn't seen it, then that's their fault. And also, those movies aren't good.
They are really, really good.
But
I'm glad I watched them.
They're really not.
I would have hated that whole movie if I did not watch the other ones. I'd been like, what the heck is this guy making me watch? I want to go home.
Okay.
Keep going, sorry.
I knew you were the one. When we were driving to get Zaxby's, and you told me what you wanted to do as a career. And you said teacher. And I thought, well, that's basic. It's a basic white girl thing. Congratulations, get in the back of the line.
Wow.
And then you explained why you wanted to be a teacher. And it was because you talked about the, what's it called?
Charter schools.
The charter schools. And how you don't care about the money or anything like that. You just want to have an impact on kids' lives. And you wouldn't mind working at a school that couldn't pay you enough. That this is your passion. This is all you care about. So then I knew you had goals. And you didn't want to be a teacher just because you're a basic white girl.
That's a cool thing nowadays.
Yeah. You actually had a good reason why you wanted to be a teacher.
Wow.
And you're hot.
Hey.
All right. Question 2. What were the lessons we learned from past relationships that we took into this one?
You can go first.
One, know what baggage you're picking.
Mm-hmm.
When you pick somebody,
like a loaded gun, right?
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
But I was thinking more of, you have, every person you meet has baggage, and so if you choose to be in a relationship with them, you're choosing their baggage too.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's some baggage you just don't want. You gotta determine what that is for yourself. But I knew your baggage was what I wanted.
No.
Ex-girlfriends, I went in there blind, didn't think about their baggage, didn't think about what they're bringing in, and then it imploded. With you, I was like, no, I know the baggage I'm getting into, because we had very honest conversations up front.
Very long
conversations. Some tears.
Oh, yeah.
On your report, not mine.
Sure. I'll let you have it.
And so there's that. There's one lesson I learned.
I learned what what to look for when how a guy treats you. I feel like I said that very badly. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just continue.
Okay. Because, like, you cared about what I'm doing in my life. You cared about my family. Shoot, you got my mom when we first, like, was it when we were just hanging out? You got her a card and then, like, paid for their dinner because you were taking me out.
Yeah, and your mom
had, like, her surgery on her arm.
She's broke.
Her arm was
She was a broken lady.
Up. Don't talk. But you just cared about everyone. And then another one was with my Daniel. We both have a brother, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't judgmental at all with that situation. You knew him before I knew you. I didn't even know that y'all knew each other. And you've just been very sweet about everything. So you opened my car door. What guy does that nowadays, you know?
Well, the guy last night.
Oh, yeah. That was funny. The guy last night, we went to dinner, and then we got back to the truck. What did he say?
He said, "Do you want to keep her?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Keep doing that." And I was like, "Thank you."
And he's right.
Yeah.
Don't be a butthead. But I've learned not to, like, let someone treat you like that. And I still struggle with that. Not with us, but, like, just in general.
I sure probably learned that lesson. You abuse me so much.
No. You.
How often?
Look at my arm.
How often are you?
Look at my bruises.
Okay, you work at a daycare. Also, how often do you come to the house and you're like, "Let's wrestle, let's box"?
Because you make me watch Creed.
You watch a Creed movie and your immediate reaction is, "I want to box you."
Yeah, because you made me watch Creed. What do you expect? I'm gonna be like, I'm the new Creed. Come at me.
I can't box back.
Yeah, because you hurt. You hit too hard.
I don't hit hard.
Yes, you do.
No, they're gentle.
No, they're not.
You just got
the first one will be gentle, and then the next one you're like, oh, let me add some energy. And then the next one.
You just want me to be a punching bag.
Yeah. But I tell you
Yeah.
that I'm going to do it, and you don't get mad at me because I'm not actually abusing you.
Then when I don't hit back, you're like, "Why aren't you hitting back?"
But then when you do hit back, I'm like, stop.
Let's see. What's another lesson?
You're gonna make me look so bad.
That's on you.
No, it's not.
Another lesson. What was the other one you had mentioned?
What do you mean?
Oh, well, I really struggled with it at first because I was scared to date you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you laughing at my vulnerabilities?
I'm not. I'm kind of laughing because I'm looking at you, and, like, you look so professional, and my headphones are falling off like as you talk.
Tighten them. They're adjustable.
It's not even on my ear. That's my ear hole.
You're crazy. No, I was scared to date you because I'd been single for 5 years, and I hadn't had to be vulnerable with someone in a very long time in that way. And then you come into my life, and you're really good to me, and it scared me because, like the saying goes, from what V.J. Thompson, that vulnerability is like handing someone a gun and trusting that they don't shoot you with it. And I felt like I was handing you a gun and trusting you don't shoot me with it. And I'd been shot before by people. And so here I am with you. I'm like, Like, where's... Something's got to be wrong. Like, she can't be this good.
You learn quick.
Because you were so nice and caring. And you, early on, especially, you would just say things that you didn't know I was struggling with, but you'd, like, say these very encouraging things to me. And it, like, hit right with something I'm struggling with at the time. And you didn't even know it. And then I'm opening up to you, and then you're, like... I don't know, you're compassionate and kind. And so then it was like, okay, well, like, when is she gonna, like, I don't know, abandon me?
Never.
Yeah, you can't now.
No.
I bought you.
What?
With a ring.
That doesn't mean you bought me.
I mean, right?
No.
Any other lesson? I feel like you should have a lot of lessons because your relationships in the past were whack.
I know. And I'm trying not to smack talk, you know. I learned not to put up with a lot of stuff. And so now, like, if something's, like, bothering me, I tell you. It might take a few tries.
Mm-hmm.
But you know I'll tell you because I'll be like, I'm going to beat you up if you don't stop. And then you tell me, well, I'm going to beat you up. It's never mean how we say that, though. We're always laughing. And we don't mean it.
No.
Obviously.
Okay, what was our first fight? Because I feel like that leads into it.
When we talked earlier about it, you said the wedding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think any of our fights are like us being just like, oh my gosh, I'm tired of you, or like...
Do you get tired of me?
When you won't stop tickling me, I just want to headbutt you. Go, stop. But no, not tired of you. No. But normally it's like, we try really hard to communicate, but then there's things that I guess we just assume.
Mm-hmm.
And that day, there was miscommunications because I thought, like, you weren't on my side when we were talking with your family. And then the next morning, you came to my house. Was it before church?
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking with my mom about wedding stuff. But I didn't mean it the way you took it. And it was the same the night before when I was at your house, and I took stuff a different way than you took it because you thought, yeah, like, I'm doing the right thing, and you were. But in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, she's not sticking up for me. Like, I'm having to be mean right now, and, like, I just felt like I was being mean to your parents, which I don't think I was. But then when you came to my house, I was like, man, he just doesn't care about what I have to say, and he's just mad at me. And then we were on the way to church, not talking, and we pulled over into, was it the courthouse parking lot or area? Is that the courthouse?
Yeah.
And you're like, we're done talk. We're done be late, and we're done talk. And then we talked, and it was so simple. We were like, wow.
I did have to drag it out of you.
Yeah, because, yeah. I think that's another thing that I've been learning is...
She did scare me.
Why?
Because I thought you didn't feel comfortable, like, speaking your mind in front of me.
I do. It just takes a lot of mental processing of, oh my gosh, he's not gonna, like, freak out on me. He's, like, you're not going to start yelling at me or anything, you know? Like, you're going to listen. I don't have... And I guess that's something I'm still learning is, like, I can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I do that a lot, I guess.
Yeah, you can't read because you're dyslexic, but that's a different story.
Hey, that was mean. I need to bring in your speech stuff. Is that what it is, speech?
Wow. A low blow. um, yeah, I remember in that fight I had to explain to you, because you thought I wasn't on your side, that in my mind, I'm always immediately on your side. Even like before we get into anything, like with your parents or my parents. And my thought process is, no, me and Berlin are a team. Like, even if we have to hash this out later, and like, right now, in front of everybody, we're together. And in your mind, you're like, no, that's not the case. You didn't know that we were together.
Yeah. And that was all over cake.
Yeah. No?
Yeah, it was a wedding cake.
That wasn't it. Or that was part of it.
But that's when I felt like that.
Yeah. And then I felt a way about how we were ordering the service and who was going to stay and where.
Because we had already planned something. And then I was like, well, we can look at this. And
yeah,
you thought we already had it that, like, jam-packed.
Yeah, I thought we were done. And so we had to talk about it. And get to understand that we're on the same team.
We are.
Like, we always assume that we're on the same team, even if we haven't had a conversation about something yet. Maybe that wasn't the first fight, because I'm thinking of another one.
What?
When you were living at the dorm, we got in a fight on a phone call. I don't remember what it was about, but I told you I didn't like arguing in front of people because Alyssa was there.
Name dropping.
It's okay, right?
I don't know.
She didn't do anything.
No.
It was just we were going back and forth about something. I don't remember what it was, though.
I don't know. I feel like I kind of remember what you're talking about, but, like, not fully. Did you go to bed mad that night?
I was going to.
And then we called again.
Yeah, because you left the room or whatever. And I told you I didn't like arguing in front of people.
Now I don't even stay in the dorm.
That it?
I'm trying to think of anything else. I can't really.
Okay. Oh, here's another lesson I learned.
Gosh.
All right.
I'm a little scared with how you positioned yourself.
If the significant other has a bunch of friends of the opposite sex, that may be a red flag.
Good to say. I don't really have that many friends. Or you might want to take that out.
I don't really have friends of the opposite sex.
No.
And that's not that I don't think they can be. I just have been in past relationships where the person had so many friends of the opposite sex, and
it never leads the right way.
I felt like, personally, this is me speaking honestly, that someone, for me, when a girl told me, oh, I don't have friends who are girls, I only have friends who are guys because girls are too much dramatic.
I hate that.
In my mind, that signals, oh, no, you're the dramatic one. Because guys are hella dramatic. We love gossip. We love drama. And it's probably just not a good situation. Or it's not a situation I want to be in.
I agree with that. Like the learning that.
Do what you want, though. Oh, we're not like bossy about who we are friends with.
Mm-mm.
I can be friends with whoever. You can be friends with whoever.
Yeah. But
it's just
like
one of the things that was
group.
Yeah, attractive to me about you is that you wasn't a girl who said, "Oh, I don't hang out with girls because they're too dramatic, so I only hang out with guys."
Same with you.
Yeah.
But reverse. So I think, okay, this might sound weird. You're older than me, obviously. Mm-hmm. So it's, in my mind, I was like, he's, like at first before, like we started really hanging out, I've had the thought of like, man, you're 25 now, so 24. He's going to have like a lot of female friends, like he's older, like that's just the thing, like you're in the work field, like you know people, like you know a lot of people, and then there's me who only knows my little high school group of friends. And I was like, man, he's going to have like all these women in his life, and I'm gonna have to be okay with that. And I would be if he did, but there's no threat with, like, if that makes sense with you. Like, does that make any sense? Like, you know you do know women, but not in a sense of like, oh my gosh, he was like into her or anything. Like, no, I'm definitely, we're our people. I feel like I'm nervous. And
I'm just letting you explain.
I know I ramble when I'm nervous.
You're good.
This microphone makes me very nervous.
No, I get that. How does a couple grow together spiritually?
You set time aside. Like, not in a bad way, but like, we do our Bible studies. We do a Bible study on Tuesday nights.
We just started Job.
Yes.
Job.
I say job by accident, but Job. And we started that very early on. Like, we'd go to the park and stuff and just sit and read a Bible. Yep. You'd come meet me on camp, like, pick me up from campus, and we'd go somewhere, read our Bibles, take notes, share everything. Then we did it at Starbucks for a long time, and we'd get our little Starbies. But I think
we went through the Song of Solomon. Ruth.
We started John with your family. We were doing Thursday night Bible study as a family with your family, not mine, because my family has crazy schedules.
Yeah.
And then that ended because I have a class at 8 p.m.
On Thursdays. And then we went through a little bit of Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going through Job.
Yes. And with your family, we were going through John.
Yep. That was good.
It was.
Be honest. I told Chase today that I feel like we had a lot of breakthroughs in our couples Bible study, especially even with the podcast, because I remember venting to you.
Oh yeah.
And you told me, "Who said you can't do that? Why do you have to do it that way? Why can't you try this?"
I think it also opened a lot of doors to like understanding each other, kind of like solving our puzzles for one another, because there'd be times of us reading at Starbucks and like we're so deep in a conversation there's tears. Like,
a lot of times the prayer request list became the time where we finally talked about some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the time you told me I was a workaholic.
You are. But you know.
Yeah. And I don't really know what we'll work through with you.
Emotions.
Yeah, I got to know a lot about your family
Yeah.
background because of that. Because you opened up to me about how you grew up.
Yeah. And same with you.
Some intense stuff that you grew up with. We don't gotta go into that.
No. I'm good.
But because of Couples Bible Study, it gave us an opportunity weekly to have,
These sit downs.
yeah, where we had to ask what's going on in each other's lives, pray about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we counseled each other, and then we got our Bibles out, and even the Bible conversations.
We were teaching each other.
Yeah.
'Cause we read very differently in our Bibles, I think.
Yeah. You are a Pentecostal.
No, I don't even.
And
I don't really understand that. No. No.
you believe that if you're a Christian, if God really loves you, He'll bless you with thousands and thousands of dollars, and
No.
He'll heal everything going wrong with you.
Y'all don't listen to
And,
him. He's being crazy.
It's a health, wealth gospel.
Is that the telemarketer on TV or
Yeah.
whatever that you're talking about? Andrew Garfield?
No, you don't believe any of that.
No. But I am newer, like, in faith. So.
But for someone who's newer, I have notes in my Bible where I quote you because of how wise you are.
I'm an intellectual. Nope, that's not how you say that.
Don't use that word. You did that a while back.
Take that out. Don't put that in.
So maybe we give Kirsten like some credit for that.
Yes, give her so much right there, because she's definitely... God used her in so many ways, and it wasn't just my life that she impacted, but many of my friends are very impacted by her. And if she wasn't led to do to talk to me in that way, and she got me my Bible, I don't know where I'd be.
Yeah.
So I'm very thankful.
Let's see. You hold each other accountable.
Yes. Try our best.
Yes.
Sorry.
Go.
We've been listening to worship music a lot. Like, when we get in the car, you get annoyed because I play the same album over and over again. I love it. And then we were cooking one day, and you started playing, or no, we were washing dishes.
We were just cleaning.
Yeah,
because you were cleaning the stove and I was cleaning the...
Yeah, that was so gross. But you just automatically turned on worship music, and I think I do, like, what you hear affects you. So if we were to turn on, like, some rage music or something, like...
That's so you.
It'd be a lot different if that... I mean, I listen to all crazy music.
Yeah.
So I think you can tell the difference between the days I'm listening to a worship album or if I'm listening to my crazy music.
Tupac.
Who's that?
Okay.
I know the name.
He's a gangster rapper for the 90s.
What song would I know?
I don't think you'd... Maybe California Dreamin'. I think that's one of his songs. Right, no.
No.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. I know that one.
How are we preparing for marriage? Or, wait, before we leave the other question, how do we deal with each other's sins?
What do you mean?
Like how I grew up with the idea of you're dating someone who struggles with a sin. It was, oh, if they do this sin, break it off. End the
No,
relationship
communicate.
immediately. And they need to get their crap together.
No.
But with us, it's more like we expect that we're going to fall.
Mm-hmm.
We fall together. But
If the other
there's
one's
grace.
struggling and their like wall is falling, you're gonna get them the blocks to build it back up. Not like in a like, oh my gosh, I'm shutting you out. Like you're building a staircase almost. And if your stairs are falling, I'm going to give you what you need to get back up there. I'm gonna try my best to help you and lift you up.
Yep.
And we talk about it. It's not like, I mean, I don't think you bottle it up and you're like, oh my gosh, now I'm sad or something. No, when something happens, we talk about it and just go through everything, and then we think of ways we can get better. There was something with school. We were at Starbucks, and I think I was upset about something to do with the dorms and stuff. And you just talked me through of how to just not be mean or upset or anything about it, just to look at it through a different view and how to, I guess, be more like Jesus in that situation. I tell my students that. Let's be like Jesus.
Okay. So how are we preparing for marriage? We go to premarital.
No, we don't. We've been told to, and we have yet to do that.
Why?
Why? I still don't really understand premarital, because it's not something I ever heard of until now.
Yeah.
Like, I could have never told you that. I didn't know that. My mom and Ryan. No.
I don't think they did.
They did it after, like, that. I thought, like, therapy is what helped them.
Yeah. But that's just counseling, right?
But I thought they had, like, I don't know, maybe not. Let's not name drop
I think,
them.
yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
Oops. But we've had.
We
before
don't, because we think we're too good for it.
You think. I don't really understand. But from what I've learned from what you talk about in premarital, they're conversations that we had before we even started dating. We were out on a hangout and we're talking about these things, like, what do you look for in, like, with your family, like, how are you going to be like a greedy person with your money? That's definitely not how we worded things.
What are you doing?
I'm playing with my pants string.
Oh, I just hear metal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
I guess maybe my brain was hitting the table.
Yeah. It's not that we think, or I think, we're too good for it. It's because I felt like we were handling our relationship different than most couples. Of most couples we had talked to, the reason they would do premarital is because they weren't having certain conversations they needed to have. They weren't talking about finances. They weren't thinking of ways to grow spiritually. They weren't thinking long term about where their relationship was headed, or how they're gonna fight and all that stuff.
Who you are when you fight too.
Yeah. Or like setting up expectations for how you're going to change over the years. But me and you both, I felt like we're wise enough that we had those conversations, like you said, before we even started dating.
Yeah.
And then two, part of me being single for 5 years was me reading relationship books like crazy. And so even when we first started dating, I was reading The Meaning of Marriage by Tim Keller. And
I was reading romance novels.
Yeah. But that book, I'd tell you about what I read that day, and we'd have a conversation about how we need to make sure we're friends. And how we needed to, like, one of the things he talks about in the book was how him and his wife were raised differently. And so when they had a kid, the kid pooped his diaper or whatever, and his wife Kathy said, hey, Tim said, hey, Kathy, the kid pooped his pants. And she said, well, finders keepers. And he's like, no, that's the woman's job. Because how he grew up, the wife, the mom, she cleaned, she took care of the house while the husband worked. Well, that's not the situation for them. And Kathy's, how she was raised was, no, whoever finds the mess cleans it. You all work together. And so we've had to have talks about that stuff. About who's going to do what chore. How are we going to do them.
The yard. Because not me.
Because I love the yard.
But I'll plant you pretty flowers.
With my help. I helped.
You did help.
Why are you looking at me like I don't help?
I was not. I was just thinking about the flowers.
I check on the flowers all the time. I checked on them this morning.
I love my flowers. They're so big. They grew so much. We already did what was our... what should people look for in a spouse?
You. Let's be honest.
Oh.
First thing you look for, do they look good?
No.
Because let's be honest.
It's not what you look for.
Let's be honest, though. You're going to have to wake up to this person every day for the rest of your life. If you're not physically attracted to them, right out the gate, they're obviously going to change and grow and, like, get old and all that stuff. Like, there's going to be physical changes. But if you don't think about their looks at all, I feel like there's something wrong. Like, you got to be honest, looks are a part of it. That's the first thing you're going to know about that person is whether you are physically attracted to them or not.
I mean, yeah, but the first thought, like, isn't, oh my gosh, I'm going to marry this man. Like,
no.
Oh my gosh, I see him.
But that's what's going to catch your eye.
No.
That makes you want to have the conversation about, okay, well, what type of person are you now? Because now I'm interested in, is there something here? Or is this, just a pretty face?
Yeah, I guess. I feel like that's very brutal right there. But I was going to say, like, kindness, like...
What was the first thing you noticed in me?
You were talking in the church.
Do we need to go back to specifically what your thought was? I spoke. I did announcements or something. And you're like, ooh, he's hot.
It wasn't just that, though.
But that's the only thing you knew about me at that point. Is you seen me and you thought I was hot. That opened your mind up to the possibility.
But I also saw what you were doing in the church.
Okay, well, let's be honest. Your exes were ugly, so maybe looks aren't they don't factor into things.
I'm just
okay. I think they do, though. The first thing you know about a person is whether you're physically attracted to them or not. That then opens up the door on whether you're even going to pursue them.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, try to get to know them. So with you, it wasn't... Looks didn't settle with the debate on whether I wanted you. It was that's like the flag saying, hey, come look over here. She looks good. Get to know her. And then the character is going to be the defining thing of, are you a good person that I want to spend the rest of my life with?
Yeah.
Did I fix myself?
Yep.
What? Why are you rolling your eyes?
I didn't say nothing.
You rolled your eye. You keep rolling your eyes.
Because it's not all about looks. But
you
fixed yourself. That. You fixed yourself. You're good. You're good. I'm just picking on you. You have to be able to laugh with the person.
Yep.
And pick on each other, but not in a mean way. Like, you don't need to be like, you're a piece of crap, and be like, oh no, I'm picking on you. You got something to say?
You hurt my feelings yesterday or the other day.
Okay, so when I'm joking around, in my mind, I'm like, man, he can tell I'm joking. Like, I'm being so funny. You can read it on my face. But then you're like, you don't smile. You don't do anything. You're just a still face saying all these things.
Like, when I pick on you, I'm laughing. Like, I may dig in, but I'm making myself laugh. Like, it's obvious.
I'm making myself laugh too. It just doesn't show, apparently. And I didn't know that. I didn't really. I mean, I know that now. And I don't mean to. Like, when I do it, I'm not thinking about it. Like, that's just me, you know? In my mind, I'm cracking myself up. I'm like hysterical. And, sorry. Just not in your mind.
Talk.
I don't know what to talk about. You made me nervous now. What were we talking about? Don't take.
What should people look for in a spouse? I think. What?
I didn't say nothing. I just.
You should look for someone who's emotionally healthy. If they haven't done any work on themselves, toss them out.
Well, not always, because they can still be working on themselves. Like,
yeah, but that's different. I'm not saying
if he's
they have to be perfect.
Crap, and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm working on myself, and then continues to treat you like crap. Yeah, kick him out the door. Bye.
But find someone who's like emotionally healthy. They ain't got to be perfect. They ain't got to have all their problems fixed. But just someone who is self-aware enough that they've been working on themselves and they've been trying to get healthier and they've actually made progress.
Yeah.
You don't want to go and marry someone who doesn't understand how their childhood trauma affects them. All right?
Yeah.
Because that's going to affect the relationship. If they had a rough relationship with their dad, I'll speak for my parents.
I thought you were about to pick on me.
No. My parents both had tough relationships with their father. They get married, and 20 years later, they're still dealing with... They're having to wrestle through things that they didn't wrestle through before. They got married very young. They weren't Christians. They're kind of on their own. So they didn't know what to really look for, like, and how to grow or whatnot. And am I boring you?
No, I did not sleep last night.
Okay.
You know that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My head kind of hurts.
Okay.
But not because of this. I'm sorry. I have no sleep.
But the things that someone goes through in their life, that affects them somehow. So they're going to bring that into the relationship. So you want someone who knows how to handle, or has. No, you want someone who knows how to handle themselves and who's working through their emotions and can be honest about what they went through and how it made them feel and all that stuff. Because if you're with someone who's not honest about how they feel, then it's going to piss you off one day when you're like, why are you mad at me?
And
they don't
know how to tell you.
Yeah, they just storm off.
Do I ever do that?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't do that at all. Do I?
No.
I know.
Cocky.
Anything else?
I keep feeling like I have something to say, but then I get like so into what you're saying that it's like, What was I gonna say?
Oh, great.
But hang, I'm thinking.
You want me to move to the next question?
No. I just feel like I'm gonna repeat you. Is all.
Just elaborate on it.
Read me the question one more time. I'm sorry.
What should people look for in a spouse? We already said good looks, emotionally healthy.
If your goals align.
Yeah.
Like, spiritually and like
Life,
yeah. Because if like, I know I'm not gonna make $1 million. So, and you know, who knows, you might build the coolest cabinet, you might make $1 million. But our goal in life is not to be billionaires. Like, we're not money hungry or anything. We're both two people who are like, we want to manage, like, with what we have, like,
we want a simple lifestyle.
Yeah, we don't, like, we want that a little cottage or something. Like, I'm just saying, I would like a cottage, but that's not what you want. You want a tiny home. But
I want to be a minimalist.
No, I hate that. You can, but I don't want to be. I like having a lot of stuff. Sometimes, like, you wear the same the colors all the time. You either have a white shirt or a black shirt or a white shirt or a black shirt. And I'm like, no, I want a pink shirt. I want a purple shirt, yellow, green, red, blue.
Yeah. You're
like, no, that's too much. But that, you made me forget what I was saying.
I think I've explained it before. If you were called to be a missionary and go across the world,
that wouldn't be.
That's not what I'm called to. I'm called to stay here. I have no desire to go travel the world or anything like that. Like, maybe for vacation once every now and then, but
every year.
No.
Yes.
The missionary lifestyle, or someone whose lifestyle is, I want to go move to New York or wherever, for me that wouldn't work because I don't want that. Mm-hmm. That was the conversation I had with somebody. Is they said, if this is good, remember? I was on a dating app.
Yeah, you were on a dating app.
Because of a bet. Uh-huh. And I lost the bet, so I had to do a dating app. And on the dating app, I met someone, and they said, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. And I was like, I'm okay with that. I've told you I'm okay.
One day, haha.
Yeah, if you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, I'm okay with that. We'd be broke.
We would.
Well, I'm okay with it.
Me too.
And that person said that they wanted, if we were going to work out long term, I would have to move to where they are, which is like in North Georgia.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
And I said, no. Like,
we're not goals.
Yeah.
For you.
I have one. If I'm paying all the bills, we're living where I say we live.
Yeah, I agree.
2.
I pay bills.
Yeah. I have a dream of how I want my life to play out, like where I want to live and all that stuff. That's my goals. I don't have big business goals. I don't have like crazy goals. My goals are all centered around family for the most part.
Family and church.
Yeah. And so that's where my goals are.
Yeah. I think another big thing with the goals and everything, I guess, what you should look for is how are they with family? Because, like, you know, I love being with my family.
Yeah.
All the time. Like,
yeah.
I'm very, let's go to see my family.
I'm slightly worried that when we get married, you're going to constantly leave me to go stay the night at your family's house.
Who knows? If they take away my bedroom, I don't have a place to stay unless I go stay in Bella's room or Hayden's room. But that's why we have a guest room, is so that our family, like, if my sisters want to come stay, they can. If your brother wants to come stay, they can. Or, I mean, maybe my Daniel, but I don't think he's gonna stay the night with us. I think he'd be like, I'm too cool.
I think my sister would.
Jess?
Yeah.
I would love that. Oh my gosh, I would love that. We could read our books together.
Jessica doesn't read.
The Colleen Hoover one.
Did she read it though?
I don't know. I hope she did. We'd have so much fun.
Yeah.
It'd be such a cool girls' night. But if you were like, no, I don't want to ever see family, like we're getting married and we're secluding ourselves, that would not work with me.
Yeah.
Like, I've been in situations where the other person's like, it's only my family, not your family. And I'm like, it's not okay. And you can't be blind to that. Because with us, we make time, like Sunday, we go to church here, the bridge, and my family goes to the bridge. And we live in Nashville. Whereas your family lives in Stockton and goes to Southside.
Out in the sticks.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Never knew I didn't really know anything about Stockton much. I didn't even know there was red lights over there. But we make that time. Like Sunday, we spend the morning until like...
We spend like half the day with your family.
We go to lunch with my family and then we hang out at the house sometimes. And then that night, we do like game night, family night, or whatever at your house. And we spend from, let's just say lunch to the evening with your family. That's not really exact times. No, I know that.
We just spend the evening with my family.
I try to split the day in half. Anyways, but it wouldn't work if I was only like, we can only see my family, or you were like, we can only see your family, because that would never work. So I think you definitely, and to go with that is like, not
the other person.
Rain.
The other person has the want to spend time with the other person's family.
But back to the argument thing, I think our first argument was over Christmas, maybe. Because did that come first?
Or was that Thanksgiving?
Or maybe, because we were at the fire and...
Thanksgiving, I think.
Yeah. We didn't know how we were going to do, like, split up seeing our families and stuff like that. And I had a completely different mindset. I was like, you spend time with your family because of how the time aligns, and then if we can, we'll meet up later or something. Like, we just kind of spend the day apart or something. And you were like, no, we're a team. We're going to spend it together. No matter, like, we're going to make it work. Is that not right?
No, that's right. Because you were okay if we didn't see each other. And I was like, what?
Because I wanted to make everything work.
In my mind, that's not even an option.
I didn't want to take you away from your family. I didn't want to, like, be apart. I didn't want to take you away from.
In my mind, we are going to have to sacrifice a little bit of each other's family time in order to make both work.
Mm-hmm.
And in your mind, you're like, well, how about we just don't do it at all together? And I was like, that's not an option.
I don't even remember.
Then there's also just the scheduling.
Yeah, and especially with Christmas, because Ryan's birthday is Christmas Eve, and your family wanted to do something Christmas Eve. I don't think that ever happened.
But yeah, because that wasn't an issue.
Yeah, but in my mind, I was like, you do your family thing, and I'm gonna go spend his birthday with my family, and so that I'm not taking you away from your family tradition, because our family tradition is different.
Yeah, and reality was, my family was like, we could just do our tradition earlier in the day. Yeah,
and I didn't see it from that point of view. I just saw it differently. I think that has to do with my childhood. The family is a big thing you should look for.
Yes.
And recently learned thing, not from us, how you're going to have a family. Talk about if they don't want to have kids, don't be with them. If you don't want to have kids and so they want to have kids, you can't force somebody into that.
True.
I don't think we would work if we didn't.
Yeah. Well, for me, I'm an anomaly because I'm kind of like whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
But for most people, like the reason I thought that was because I had a friend who she cannot have kids, and so then it like crossed my mind like, ooh, I didn't ever think about like women may not be able to have kids, like, and am I okay with that? Is that something that like is top priority for me in looking for a wife? And for me, it was I'm okay with not having kids.
But you'd like to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
I'm more focused. My big desire is to marry my best friend.
am I your best friend?
Yes. My biggest desire isn't to have kids. It's just to marry my best friend. And if we have kids, awesome. If we don't, cool.
Sorry. I can agree with that because I know whatever happens, but I have the fear of not being able to have kids.
Uh-huh.
So if you weren't okay with whatever happened, then it'd be a problem.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't be on the same goal page or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like if my goal is to have a family and you are like, I will never have kids, that's a big old flag in that air.
Or if just as an example, if you couldn't have kids,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, no, I want kids, but you're physically not able to, like there could be some like resentment or something that spark up. But for me, it's like, no, I'm okay if Berlin can't have kids or if I can't have kids. Like I could be the problem. You know, Daniel's hit me in spots enough that.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to take out all these weird noises I make?
No.
What about the hiccup?
I don't remember that. Okay. This is from Alyssa Terrell.
Oh, stop name dropping people.
She asked a question.
I know, but
You're supposed
I thought
to.
it was anonymous.
I never said it was anonymous.
Maybe we should ask them if they're okay with their name just being.
Their name's out there.
I'm sorry, Alyssa.
She said, merging finances. Exclamation point. Parentheses are not.
What's our plan there? I don't understand finances. Let's get that out. I don't know how it works.
We use two different banks.
Yes, and I like my bank.
And I like my bank. Because I get to see people.
I get to see people too, but I choose not
You
to.
use ATM always.
Because I get off of work so late that there would never be people there.
I enjoy the little personal, hey, Austin,
Yeah,
how
I
are
loved
you?
that. When I worked at Dixon and they'd let me like get off to go like
Yeah.
get my check and everything, I loved it. The
Yeah.
woman, she knew everything about my job. She was like, oh my gosh, is peanuts ready? How's peanut season going? I'm like, oh my gosh, someone to talk to about this because I can't talk to any of my friends about this because they don't care about peanuts and farming and stuff. And I work at a farm supply.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well, we're going to keep our separate banks.
For now.
We're not opposed to having a joint savings account or anything like that.
Mm-mm. I also learned you can get like merged cards or somehow. I don't know how that works, but that's something like that would be a possibility.
We're just very loyal to our banks right now. So we're not right now. But we do. My money is your money.
Yeah, we share very good. Like,
yeah.
There's no like only you can buy this and you have to do this. Like same with the bills. It's like, all right, I got you on this one, or you got me on this one. Like,
yeah,
I'll send you the money.
We're on the same team, so there's no reason for us to like fight or anything like that.
Now, do you tell me I spend too much sometimes? Yes, you told me that today. I think you spend too much on your books. But
I haven't bought books in so long.
You were going to, and then I bought you books yesterday. No, was it yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, I bought you books yesterday because I was getting a book. I'm so excited about that book. And you want to read my book too.
Yes.
But then I bought you your books to help your spending habit, which did not help my spending habit. Because you like to buy books, and then you don't tell me that you bought all these books. That's one thing he does. You bought,
I didn't.
like, the dodgeballs. You're like, oh, she's going to be mad at me, so I'm just not going to tell her. So when one package comes, and you're like, yeah, this is what I bought. And I'm like, oh, what's that package over there?
No. What happened was the day before you had said something about my spending. And I was like, well, frick. Well, I better not tell her about this one because I just bought this.
Was it the dodgeballs?
Yeah.
You bought dodgeballs.
But you had just got onto me. I couldn't let you have, I couldn't prove your point for you. So I had to I just kept it, I was like, she'll find out.
And I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck? Why didn't you tell me? Like, I wouldn't have been mad at you. We just, especially if we do joint accounts, we don't have, like, your money, like, is still your money to spend. And is still my money my money is still my money to spend. So, like, I don't have to know, like, oh my gosh, he bought a Slim Jim at the gas station the other day. But if you're making, like, hey, I'm spending, like,
I'm buying a new kayak.
Yeah. I'm going to need to know.
Yeah.
So that I can be like, okay, so maybe I need to cover this so that he can spend that, like, or something.
Yeah.
Or, like, be like, hey, let's move some money around so that we're
together.
Not broke.
Yeah.
We should get another kayak. I want a pink one.
You're crazy. I think that's something, though. It's good to have similar hobbies.
Yeah. And merging hobbies. Like, we went kayaking. What is Reed Bam? Is that what it's called?
Reed Bingham and Banks Lake.
But the first one you said.
Reed Bingham.
Reed Bam is what I know. Reed Bam.
Okay.
I don't know how to say it. But we're kayaking, and you love kayaking. I do like kayaking. It's really fun. But you allowed me to talk about things I'm interested in as we went, which happened to be
serial killers.
Because I think that I want to understand.
Because you think Ted Bundy is the greatest serial killer of all time, and like
you do. I hate Ted Bundy. I hate him. But like, that's something, like, I want to understand how a person can do that. And you're just like, hey, I'm here for the ride. I'll listen to you, and I'll pick on you. Like, and then I'm gonna be like, oh well, or you'd be like, oh well, did you think of it like this way, or something?
Yeah.
Do people think I'm probably gonna kill you when we go kayaking? Possibly.
Because you're yelling at the top of your lungs about why the Wayne Gacy is a better one than Ted Bundy.
None of them are better. It's not good to be a serial killer.
I'm glad we can agree on that.
Yeah, obviously. Serial killers. Bad people in general.
We watch
bad.
shows together. No?
I'm gonna beat you up.
Wow.
Cause you watch everything without me.
No, I don't.
Modern Family. We were watching it together, and then I come over and I'm like, what the heck happened? We're on a whole, like, 2 different seasons? What the heck? And you're like, oh yeah, I watched it and I went to sleep and just let it keep playing and yada yada. Because you've already watched it. I'm watching shows that I've never heard of, and I'm like, but I thought we were watching it together, and you're like, no, we are, but we have to start from this place where I just ended off, and I'm like, no, because I don't know any of the storyline anymore. Yes.
We went back for Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso's new. You wanted to go back. It's the only, but if you fell asleep to it, you'd make me pick up wherever you fell asleep to it.
I did fall asleep to it, and I picked up wherever you left off because I've already seen it. Because I was watching it before we even got together.
It's not always the case.
The Last of Us, I had to catch up.
Yeah, and now like, we don't even watch it anymore. I want to.
You said not to because we're gonna binge it.
So many episodes are out.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch them. I
Um,
love stuff like that. That's so terrible.
What else do we do together? Work out?
Yeah, working out together I think that's a really good thing to do together because you're keeping each other like motivated, healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and everything.
Okay. Jessica asked, how do y'all handle arguments and communication in your relationship? Jessica, I don't know her last name right now, but my sister.
I was about to say just Jess.
Yeah, just Jess. Hey there.
That's what I was thinking.
What you doing?
Jessica Day.
It's Jess. How do y'all handle arguments and communication in your relationship? I feel like you overpower me in conversations and arguments, and you just run over me like a train.
For real?
No.
Oh. I'm really sorry.
No.
Because that's not how I felt.
We joke a lot. We laugh a lot. We
never end an argument. Like, if we are, like, bickering about something, it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm going to bed. I'm not talking to you tomorrow. I'm going to ignore you for hours. No.
We had to finish it.
Yeah, we finish it. We communicate. And we find solutions. And then we laugh together. We're like, oh my gosh, that was so dumb.
And we have to emphasize to each other that we're on the same team.
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of the issue with a lot of relationships is you get in arguments, but you're immediately attacking each other because you're looking at each other as an enemy.
And there's sometimes
but with us,
that happens.
Yeah, but then we back up and we say, okay, well, why do you think that way?
Yeah, look at it from a different point of view.
And
we, from mine,
like, with what the cake thing or whatever, in my mind, we were already on the same team, and so I didn't feel the need to defend you. Also, didn't feel like I needed to defend you because you can handle yourself. There was no, like, ill intention. There was no, like, me taking my parents' side first or anything like that. It was, Berlin's got this. Like, she don't need no man.
I need you.
And so, in my mind, though, I'm like, I just got to trust Berlin. Like, she doesn't need me to defend her. She's got it. And you thought that I was just leaving you to the wolves. And we had to, like, communicate and be like, oh, no. I gotta let you know that we're on the same team when we're in situations like that. And I gotta do a better job of communicating that. And maybe just speaking up more in situations like that. And you gotta know that I'm always immediately on your team first.
Mm-hmm. And you have to open, like, your eyes to things, like, because there's definitely arguments where I'm like, no, I'm like, it's my way or the highway, and then you say something, I'm like, wait, I need to take a step back or something, and I need to look at it differently, or say, like, there's been times like you do it too, and we just remind each other, like, hey, we need to look at it differently, like.
And there's times we disagree still.
Yeah.
Like Euphoria.
Oh. I was gonna say something, and that's the second time I forgot it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, you don't bring it back up. Like, y'all can talk about it again, yes, but don't be like, you're a terrible person because of what you did, and you just always want to argue about da-da-da-da-da. No, because sometimes it might not be completely resolved. Like, sometimes, like, I might still be upset, and I need that personal, like, space to process what just happened. And if you're, like, expecting me to just be over it in, like, a heartbeat, that's not going to happen. So you have to communicate, like, hey, I need this personal moment. I might need, like, 10 minutes, like, just to maybe cry it out or just think through and look at it differently before. And sometimes that can be the, like, do it in the argument is like, we're talking and you're, I'm just saying you because I'm talking.
I needed to cool down one night.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, like, you do anything wrong. I was just speaking. But there will be moments where it's like, why aren't you answering me? And we just are like, I need a moment to process. Like, I need to think about this. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not being mean. I just have to wrap my brain because maybe we didn't think, like, the miscommunication, like, we weren't thinking the same way. So I need a second, or you need a second before we can talk, because you don't want to just start off by bashing them. You need to think about what you're going to say, because if you can ruin everything, like, with words. If I was to tell you, we get into an argument and I'm like, I hate you, I'm leaving because I didn't think about it, you're going to take that to heart. And
I ain't trusting you ever again.
Yeah. Whereas, say, like, I meant to, like, I'm mad at you right now and I need a moment, which I would not say that to you. That's terrible. I hate that. But that would be something like, they didn't mean it. They were just upset. Yeah. And you can't do that, because then you're messing with that person's mind so bad. Like, like you said, you would not trust me again.
I think you also, I'm not saying you as in you. You also can't use, I need space as an excuse not to deal with the crap.
Yeah, because you
like,
have to.
I grew up in a family where parents argue. One of them leaves because they need space, but the problem never gets resolved. If you're going to go take that space, then you need to be willing to go and actually resolve the problem. And don't just use it as an excuse to get out of the situation because you don't want to talk about it. You got to be willing to talk about it. You got to get over yourself, and you got to confront whatever issues you got.
But say, like, if you do need a moment, it's okay to verbalize that. It's okay to say, hey, Austin, I need a few minutes before I can talk to you because I don't want to be mean to you and I want to process.
And it'd be different if you said it, because I know you. And so when you say, Austin, I need personal space, I know you actually are going to use that personal space so that we can get to a resolution.
Yeah. We're not running away from each other. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. And you have to talk about it, like, before, like, if you're getting to know someone, you have to know, like, is this person going to fight for us, or are they going to fight for themselves? Are they the type of person who, like, say, like, with the divorce thing, like, if I've been around divorce, obviously.
What?
No, I haven't been divorced. I'm talking about family. So, like, it could be in my mind, hey, if we get into an argument, I can just leave. But that's not that's not what I believe. I believe you have to fight for the love. And if that person, like, I'm just going to use you, if you didn't believe in fighting and you just were like, divorce, I'm done, or break up or whatever, then it's never going to work.
Yeah.
Because you can't force somebody to change how they feel like that. You can only help.
However your parents argue is probably going to be how you argue. Yeah. So you got to learn.
Sorry.
Keep the good stuff, get rid of the bad stuff. My parents, when they argued, they threw stuff, and they would leave each other, and they might be gone for the night or a couple nights. And I learned I didn't want to do that. Instead, I'd rather it be a conversation and us work the stuff out in, like, a civil manner, not throwing a gallon of milk. That did happen.
Okay.
But you talk through that stuff is what I learned. And then the one good thing I did learn from my parents is they've been married for like 20-something years. I think over 25 years. They have to be, because I'm 25.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They're almost at 30 years. And the one thing I learned from them is, over the course of their marriage, they fought for their marriage. Now, individual instances, they're willing to drop everything and leave. But over the long haul, they were willing to fight it out and stick together. And for us, what I want to be different is, I don't want it to just be big picture, we stick together. I want it to be even in the small instances that we stuck together.
Sorry, my family messaged me. And you, I think.
Okay. Last one. How does family play into your relationship?
They play a big role, and I feel like in our relationship. They help us with a lot of things, and they offer things that we never knew. And they I feel like in a way they're like our biggest fan.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say something?
No.
Oh. Wow, you don't think family's big?
Yeah, no, not really.
Wow.
Just kidding. It's maybe one of the lessons I had learned from past relationships is I had dated girls before whose moms were so into our relationship that me and the person couldn't ever talk because she's only talking to her mom, and her mom would take her side always because it's her baby.
Yeah.
I get that. But there's a point to where, like, this is our relationship. We got, like, our goal is to stay together. So we got to work through our issues.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we bring our families into it, it can't be I'm going to go badmouth my spouse or my significant other to our family to where it causes our family to resent the person we're with. But instead, it's got to be like our families, I think, are both hoping and praying that we do work out and last long term. And so anytime we have issues with each other
Mm-hmm.
and our families get involved with it, it's for our help, not for...
Yeah, because there's definitely been moments where, like, I've been upset about something, and I'm like, I don't go to my mom to, like, be like, oh my gosh, I hate Austin, I don't want to, like, tell me to break up with him or anything. Like, that would be crazy. But there's, like, I have to talk it through, like, Mom, I'm mad at him, like...
Have you?
Yeah. But in those moments, she's like, I think you need to look at it from his point of view. Like, he's not doing anything wrong. You're upset for no reason. And if she wasn't there to be like, hey, you're upset for no reason, it would definitely be like a huge argument or something. Whereas after, I'm like, wow, my mom was right. You weren't there to help me process because, like, say you're at work or something. So then when we can talk, it's like, hey, I already went through all the perspectives, and it's like
Mama Cole gave you counsel.
Yeah, it helps me to be like, hey, I can tell him, like, hey, this is how this made me feel, instead of being like, you made me feel this way and I really hate you right now or something. Like, I'm sorry if you hate that, but
I'm gonna use that as the clip at the beginning.
What
you just said.
Oh, wow. That. But if I wasn't able to talk, then I feel like, because I feel like I'm the person who needs to talk.
Yeah.
And I go to my mom because she's someone I trust with that. She's not going to tell me, you need to leave Austin. She's going to be like, how can we work this out and help you understand what's going on and help y'all's relationship.
Mm-hmm.
She's not, like, in our relationship like that or anything.
No, she's a support.
Yeah. So, like what you said. Sorry, I'm just...
You're good.
Tangents.
And I think that's it.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to think of how to word it. You have to be able to communicate with the other's family. Like, if you you will go do something or something at your house, and I'm sitting in the living room with your mom. And at first, yeah, like, I struggled to talk because I was very nervous. Your mom's such a godly woman, and, like, she's an awesome person. And I'm like, I can't talk to this woman at first. I was like, I'm so scared to talk. What if she hates me? When it's the complete opposite. And
she wanted me to marry you before.
Yeah. But if we couldn't talk to the other's family, like, then it kind of, I feel like that build resistment. Because if I would, you told me at one point, like, you strive to have, for me to have a relationship with your mom. Like, you want that.
Yeah.
And so
Well,
I talk to your mom.
yeah. What is our relationship with each other?
Me and your dad are best friends. He's gonna hate me for that.
From your perspective, what's my relationship with your family? And then I'll say from my perspective, what your relationship is to my family.
I feel like sometimes you're intimidated by my family because there's a lot of ruckus. Like, my family's very...
Yeah.
Like, let's talk about this and this and this and this and this at the same time, and we're not going to give you any room.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and then so sometimes you have to take that moment to process. And it's not that you hate my family; it's just a different environment for you. And, like, with your family, it's a different environment for me because you see
my house is very quiet,
and we're up at 3 a.m. watching movies and
reconstructing the house.
Yeah, we're remodeling something.
So there's been times where I've had to, like, go and get a breather because there's a lot going on.
But in the end, like, you love making my mom laugh. Nikolai.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Like, you have
Nikolai.
You do it so good. You have a really good relationship, I would say. Like, you've helped them with, like, in the church and stuff, in my mind. Like, I know they've done stuff on their own, but,
Yeah.
like, you've helped open doors, like, with Ryan. Like, you take him, like, to do ties.
Yeah, he's an usher.
So, like, if I was to leave and be like, hey, I have to go to the store or something, you're not gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is my nightmare. There might be a moment, I don't know.
I'll have a panic attack.
Yeah, but you're going to be able to. You wanted to take my mom to coffee in the beginning. Mm-hmm. I was there too for that little thing, but
we used to go get ice cream with Hayden every, like, Thursday.
Yeah, like, you're very big with my family. Even if I'm in that situation, like, you make sure to, like I said earlier about you got my mom a card in the beginning, like, and my mom will joke with you, like, about me.
Okay.
But you have a good relationship with all of them, with everyone.
And then you, let's see, where do we start? Well, you and my brother.
Well, let's not talk about that. We don't have to.
No. You have a good relationship with
Nothing
everybody.
bad, by the way.
No, not at all. Y'all were friends before we knew each other.
Yeah.
So we were friends with each other's brothers before we knew each other.
Yeah.
Awkward. You have a great relationship with my family. My family loves you more than they love me.
No.
I'd be willing to bet.
No.
My mom absolutely loves you because the first time you even came over, I remember I left you in the living room talking to them.
I was so scared.
On purpose.
I know, and I thought I was going to pee
and
myself.
And then the next day, you're coming over again, and it was early that morning, and me and my mom were talking. My mom's like, I love her. Like, she's the one. And she probably said more good things about you than I did, because I was scared. I was like,
wow.
She is good, but, like,
what if she's bad?
Yeah, when's she gonna hurt me? And my mom's like, it'll be worth it. She did say that.
For real?
Yeah, she said what? It was some like cheesy saying like, what is it? It's better to have loved than lost than to never love. Like she said something similar
I
to
love that. I that line when I can't even think of what it's from.
I don't either.
But when I first heard that line, like that's like something that stuck with me. That like same with the poem that's on your record.
Yep.
Like, sorry.
But she when I was scared, she's like, I think this one will be worth it. Like, even if things didn't go well, she's like a fan of you. You're the only person my mom has actually loved. Anybody else I brought to the house, she's like, wish I didn't even bring people to the house.
I say who you bring. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
But any other girl I was interested in, my mom was like, no, you're not it. Like, let Austin go through his phase, but like, whatever. With you, it's like, no, like, you need to marry her.
Hurry
Yeah.
up.
And then my dad, kind of the same way, and you are best friends with him.
We just pick on each other.
Yeah. You and my sister get along really well.
I love them.
Yes.
I love all of them.
Me and my sister hadn't spoken in a while, and we went to the park to go see them and the kids, or her and the kids, and not only were you willing to do that, which was a very emotional day for me, but you calmed me of my panic attack that I was probably about to go through. And then I watched you play with my nieces and nephews, and you're the sweetest person in the world, and made me love you more
Sweeter.
because of how you interact with kids.
You're too sweet. You definitely have a way with your words.
And okay. How about we end it on this? How do we get engaged?
Like the story?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it or do you?
Yeah. You begged for me to take you to the courthouse and marry you.
I mean,
For
I'm not
months
opposed to it.
and months and months.
You recreated was it a hangout? Or was that date?
No, that was the date because I put my arm around you.
Yeah,
Awkwardly.
Such a huge
And then we talked about aliens.
Yeah. But you recreated it and it was a very intimate, like special moment.
Did you see it coming?
No, you know that. I did not see it coming. We went on a date and I had got a new outfit and I was so excited to wear it. I felt so cute.
You're hot.
And then, where did we go and eat?
What? Where did we go to eat?
I don't remember. Are we forgetting our engagement story? Oh no.
Yep, we didn't go to Olive Garden for that.
No.
But
I do remember making the joke that I felt bloated.
maybe we went to Mexican?
I don't know. We love Mexico.
Probably.
But we went to eat and then we went to the arcade and won so many stuffed animals. And I had texted my family, showing them the pictures of the stuffed animals. And then, did we do anything else before going?
Oh, Christmas.
Well, oh, yes. Christmas is coming up because it was November 4th. And we went...
We went to Smoking Pig.
Yeah! Oh my goodness, yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Wow, that took a minute. But we got the Christmas hats.
Yep. Because Christmas is your favorite holiday and you're nuts for it.
Yes, I love Christmas. And you support that. Because you love Christmas too.
Yep.
Didn't we like listen to Christmas songs?
I think so.
Yeah. I have pictures of our Christmas hats. I love them. They're itchy though. Ugh. That was it though. We went to Smoke a Pig, the arcade, and got the Christmas hats.
But everything felt very normal.
Yeah, because that is a date for us. Our first thing, we used to go on walks in Freedom, and we had to get a flashlight.
Yeah.
We do very
Just relax.
Yeah, we go eat dinner. We do our fancy dates, is what we call them, and we dress up. We go to dinner.
Did one last night.
Yeah, we did do one last night, and it was very fun.
Night on town.
Yes, and we go to the arcade. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of animals. Our goal is to get all the different animals. But after all that, we went to Banks Lake, which is where we went the night of our first date. After everything, also, like, we did everything, and then we went to Banks Lake and we talked. So it was like a normal thing for us to do. And Dan, I told you I was cold. You had to go get my jacket for me, and you came back. And you said something about, like, let's get married or something. What did you say? You said, did I say it? That's how it all started when you came back.
I don't know.
Because you made
I want to marry you?
Yeah, and I was like, do it. And you're like, okay. And you got down and you had the ring, and I was just like, what? Do you want to add anything?
Not really. It was under the stars.
Yes.
Which is why.
Our wedding's late in the evening.
Under the stars.
Yes. And that's how our first date was.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's been, our dating, like going on dates and stuff, is always an intimate thing. Like, we dress up and we encourage each other, and like,
we don't dress up all the time, to be fair.
No.
We have two different types of dates. We have just regular, relaxed,
Dates.
fun dates where we'll go to the arcade or something like that, or just go see a movie.
Yeah.
Then there's the fancy dates, and that's where we dress up.
And we'll still go to, like, simple places.
Yeah.
Like Smoking Pig.
Yeah.
Which is not, that's
It's not fancy.
hillbilly.
We tried to go to a fancy place last night, and the entire restaurant was booked.
Yeah. I was so scared to go there anyways.
Yeah, same.
Where did we ate Mexican last night.
Yep. In downtown Valdosta.
Yeah, and you were in a button-up, and I was in a dress.
My shirt was tucked in.
Yeah, like, we even if we're going to eat somewhere simple, like, we've ate at Smoking Pig, and we're in really nice clothes.
Yep.
Like, it's just wherever.
And people stare.
They do.
And we say, you're welcome, because we just
No.
blessed our eyesight.
No, we do not do that. We smile at them.
And guys check Berlin out.
No.
Okay, they definitely did a Smoking Pig.
What?
Remember?
Oh, yeah. I think it's just because I was wearing
Because
dress.
you're hot. You are fine. You are a hot tamale.
Maybe they were checking
you
you
are
out.
beautiful. You are a goddess.
No, don't call me that.
Oops, we're in church.
Yeah.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.